welcome to our channel. This is Khadija and you are watching News We Trust. So moving forward to Malaysian news. Malaysian police tracking down suspect who hurled stone at PAS headquarters. Malaysia's Inspector General of Police Razaluddin Hussain confirmed on Saturday on July 29 that they have received a report in connection with a man hurling stones at the Party Islam Sing Malaysia headquarters, causing the glass wall to break. He said the incident occurred at the headquarters at Jalan Raja lot at 5:30 am and police are tracking down the suspect with the help of the Kuala Lumpur City Hall. The suspect, who was riding a motorcycle, had made some noise before hurling the stone at the glass wall of the building, he said during a special media conference on Saturday. In conjunction with the state elections in Bukit Aman, guards on the duty in the building witnessed the incident. Police are tracking the suspect and we will track him down soon. He added the authorities are reviewing the closed-circuit television cameras in nearby areas to assist in their investigation to identify the suspect. The case is being investigated under Section 427 of Malaysia's Penal Code for committing mischief, he said. Earlier on Saturday, PAS launched a police report after one of the glass walls in the headquarters was broken by a stone hurled by a man just few hours before the nominating process for 6th state election began. And now we will be moving forward towards peeping toms out for spying on women in a petrol station toilet. Police are searching for a man who allegedly peeped at a 33-year-old woman while she was inside the restroom of a petrol station here. State Police Chief Datuk Seri Muhammad Yari Hussain Basri said police received a report from the victim yesterday. Closed-circuit camera television footage revealed the suspicious behavior of the man who entered the women's restroom before leaving the petrol station in his Toyota Avanza. Vehicle's registration's number indicate that it belongs to a resident of Cochin, providing a lead for tracking down the suspect, he said in a statement today. The case is being investigated under Section 509 of the Penal Code for intending to insult the modesty of a person, which provides imprisonment of up to 5 years or fine or both upon convictions. A CCTV recording at the petrol station went viral on social media, showing a man dressed in jeans and a white t-shirt packing back and forth in the corridor that leads to the men's and women's restroom. In the 4:50 p.m., the incident, a man was observed entering the exiting the women's restroom multiple times. 3 injured as car veers off road and catches fire. An 18-year-old male driver and 2 adult female passengers treated that after their car veered off the road and caught fire. However, they sustained injuries during the incident that occurred at Jalan Tuanan bypass near Tamampuri Warisan, Emana at 4:50 am. The male driver sustained head injuries while the adult female passengers suffered injuries to their legs and head. Linda's Fire and Rescue Department Chief Augustiga Joe Guasi said that they received the report on the incident at 4:57 am. He added the accident involved a Perugia mining car which is believed to have veered off, caught fire on its own. There are 3 injured victims and they received initial treatment from the fire department and the health ministry personnel. Subsequently, all victims were transported to the hospital using the emergency medical rescue services and ambulances for further treatment, he said when contacted today. The fire was completely extinguished by 5:07 am, ending the operation 10 minutes later, he added. Now moving forward towards a victim who died. Body in sack, victim died of a blunt force trauma, says the police. Police have confirmed that the cause of death of a man whose body was found in a sack at a Scarp Metal premises in Taman Bukit Serdang, Selangor was due to injuries from being hit with a blunt object. Serdang District Police Chief ACP AA Abangalan said the cause was determined by the post-mortem conducted by a forensic surgeon at Serdang Hospital's forensic department yesterday. This case is still under the investigation by the police, he said in a statement today. On August 4th, the body of a man who was suspected of being murdered was found at the location and is believed to have been murdered before being put in a white plastic sack. Motive of the incident is still under investigation and the case is being investigated under Section 302 of Penal Code for murder.
Moving on to the next news. Woman killed by a falling tree was pregnant. The woman who was killed after the car that she was traveling in with her husband and 3 kids was hit by a falling tree last night. It is believed that she was pregnant. Nick Abrahman, aged 40, who died on the spot in the incident, is believed to have been pregnant with her 4th child. Besides Nick Amriya, her husband, who was driving, Nick Mohammed Zulfi Ramal, aged 44, and their daughter, Nick Aisha and Azara, were also killed in the accident in Koklanas. The three of them died on the spot due to serious head and body injuries. The Tehri Fire Rescue Department Chief Mohammed Roshan Umar said Nick Amira was holding her youngest daughter on her lap when they were brought out by the firemen from the wrecked car. He added, the firemen took about 2 hours to cut down the tree and to pull out the 3 victims. He said the operation involved 10 firemen and ended at about 10 p.m. and involved police and other agencies. The other family members, Nick Adila Zulfakar, aged 11, and Nick Adam Zarif, aged 9, sustained injuries and were rushed to the Machan hospital for treatment. The incident happened about 8 p.m. and the family was travelling in a Nissan Santro from Machan to Kota Badu when the tragedy struck. Another car behind the victim's vehicle was also hit by the tree. All the 5 occupants of the car, a couple and their 3 children, escaped unharmed.